It's
Wait,
happening, baby.
got it. It says that it's been live streamed.
Oh, it tells
Okay.
you.
Yes. Oh, you think you can be sneaky and recall people without telling them?
Oh my God, Awa. Okay, wait a minute. So, okay, I need you to understand what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I'm going to show you in a second, but on the left is you, on the right is me, and below us is our baby photos.
Oh my God.
There's no way you can see on YouTube, right? Like you can't go to YouTube right now?
No.
On a laptop? No, don't leave the Zoom. Don't leave the Zoom now.
I didn't, so there's no way that I can go like this on my nose. I'm going to be seen the whole time.
Right now, we're live on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm trying to load. For some reason, my laptop won't cooperate right now.
Wait, and it is not so strange to see our baby photos. It's good.
I don't know. I'm trying to see on YouTube live, trying to see what it looks like. But
yeah, I didn't bring
everyone,
my computer because I had to change.
What's up? I think we're live. I'm pretty sure we're live, boo.
We're live.
So I think
guys.
so. Oh,
Wait,
we definitely are. We definitely
are. Okay.
So hold on. Let me just see what it looks like. Okay. It's called DIAS Mexico edition. All right. And let me just mute it. Okay. It's on mute. And
it's on mute.
I'll show you. Well, my laptop is on mute.
Okay.
And then I want to show you what it looks like, Awa. And then we'll start the show finally. Oh my God. Okay. People are here though. People are literally here.
Hi, guys.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not showing. I can't. I've been doing workouts all week. Hey guys, what's up, everyone? My name is Jeannette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. This is Awa World Art, also known as Awa. Now, I've been doing workouts all week with my group, my accountability group, my Ultimate Raw Transformation group, and we've been recording the workouts, Awa, and it's been showing everyone in the Zoom. So why isn't it showing on YouTube?
Do I need to swipe here, like this?
No, I'm so
difference?
Confused.
I don't know that technology.
Maybe I need to. I'm so confused. Hold on.
But were you going live on YouTube too?
Yeah, but it was private. I made it private.
I don't know. Maybe it's not the same.
We're not starting until I figure this out. This is so unfair.
I don't think there's been one DIAS where we didn't have any technical difficulties at the beginning.
Okay. Oh, I fixed it.
You did?
Yes. Wait. Now I'm confused.
Wait, hold on. I see you vertical.
Yeah. I fixed for a second. This is very strange. I saw our baby photos for like a second. Okay, hold on. Guys, you have to understand what's going on here. I have baby photos set up. I'm so confused why it won't show on
That's so cute.
YouTube. Okay. So let us
Is it connected to YouTube as well?
Yeah, that's a good question. No, it doesn't have to be. It's in the Zoom meeting.
Oh, then I don't know. Honestly, I cannot help you with that. You are the one that knows the technology better than I do.
Okay, guys. Well, we're trying to get it together. One day.
Not easy.
So
one day.
So now, I see YouTube is showing the baby. Okay, it's not working out perfectly. Okay, fine. We'll figure it out somehow. But Awa, how can this be that I did this for my group and it worked and it won't work for you?
I don't know, because I'm in Mexico.
Is Zoom racist? Is that it?
I think it is. I think that's what it is. Okay, I have no idea.
Awa World Art is in Mexico, or as we call it, Mexiho.
I know.
Okay. I knew you knew. By the way, I tried, guys, because I know you both want to see us at the same time. I know that, and I'm trying. So
it's not working.
I'll keep trying when Awa talks. But honestly, I thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Anna, for being here. Thank you, everyone. We are going to get started now. So DIAS is a show where we talk about our entrepreneurial journey. And part of that journey is self-love, because you're not going to be able to make good decisions for your health, for your business, for your finances, for your life, for your relationships, unless you love yourselves. Unless you truly love yourself, you cannot have a good relationship. You cannot go after your life purpose. You cannot be healthy. You can't. It all comes from self-love. This is something that Awa taught me. This is something that Awa's mentors have taught her. My mentors didn't teach me this shit. My mentors like David Goggins and Darren Hardy and Jocko and Andy Frisella, they taught me discipline, which is important. But self-love is the number one need for humans. So our world art. Can you please, first of all, can you tell us why are you in Mexico?
Okay, so I am in Mexico because my friend's husband wanted to do a surprise for his wife. And he contacted me and he said, hey, do you want to come and do a surprise for my wife? And I haven't seen my friend in over 6 years. And I was like, of course. And I never been to Mexico. So this is why I'm here, basically. And yeah, it's amazing because they're not in an area where they're, it's not a city area. It's really like, I want to say the jungle. It's very quiet and it's a very beautiful place. And I'm so grateful to be here.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I was trying to figure out the situation. So,
so when you do that, people cannot see you, but I can see you.
Yes. Yes. Well, welcome to my life. That's the way it is on Zoom. Okay.
So if I don't speak, nobody can see me, basically.
Correct. When you're not speaking, you can pick your nose, you can pick your butt, you can do all the things we know you need to do, you want to do. Can you just really quickly show us what's in front of you? Because guys, you wait for this fucking view.
Okay, guys. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to turn the camera. All right. So
oh my God. Can you zoom in on the fruit trees?
I don't think I can zoom on Zoom, although it's called Zoom, but okay. Oops, I have my finger. So yeah, this is literally a piece of paradise. And then a little bit there's like a horse, a donkey, there's chickens there, there's ducks. It's really beautiful. There's cats and dogs and recording in progress. It's just beautiful. Oh, I hear an echo.
Sorry about that.
Yes, I hope you guys enjoy the beautiful view. And this is just one side. Okay, I just had to switch location. The other location was also as equally as beautiful, but because they're preparing for the rental, they're getting things ready, so I had to move. But I think it's really, really nice. What do you guys think? And don't ask me the town because I cannot remember the name every time. But I'm in the Yucatan. That's the region.
We think we need to come and visit. We think we need to get there too. I thought, dude, I thought I was living in paradise, and then you go to another level. You go to another layer.
I'm just getting started. Our world art. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's
trying
a reason.
to travel the world. Yes,
absolutely. And so now, let us dive deep into, thank you for that, Our World Art. Now let us dive into, and I would like to be known as Ms.FitVegan, by the way, from now on. I would like you to call me Ms.FitVegan. I will call you Our World Art. And no, I didn't put away the dishes since you left. The dishes are still in the dish, what is it called? The drying thing. I don't put away dishes. So yep, they're still there from when you left.
I'm coming back in 2 days, just saying.
I'm really important. And I don't have time to do your dishes. Basically, I don't have time to put away your dishes. Okay. I'm trying to change the world. God damn it. Now, let's talk about self-love. Now, we've talked about this a little bit before, but today specifically, I want to talk about our needs. I want to talk about our needs. We have physical, emotional, spiritual, mental needs. But John Gray, one of my mentors, which I just did an interview with. Okay. And so I don't have time to put away dishes. Okay. And so he said that the number one most essential need for humans is love. And so, and we need love so badly from ourselves that we do things to try and get it. We try to get love from other people, but really what we're really needing and what we're really wanting for is love from ourselves first. Now, so Awa, can you please help me understand why we don't love ourselves? Let's start there. Why don't we love ourselves? Most of us. I mean, do you know anybody that truly loves themselves?
Truly love themselves, like 100%. I mean, I know a few people, but I think it's a journey for our entire lives. I think it's connected also to this self-worth. I think it's just layers of onion that's been like covering us. And then after that, we start not believing in ourselves. and also the society we live in, you know. I mean, society is not helping us loving ourselves just from like a young age. If you don't succeed um, in any I don't know, let's say you're not good at math, they're going to focus on the fact that you suck at math. Okay, so from a very young age, you start not loving yourself just for like those little details, the society standards, the school, the parents, and also our beliefs. And I know for me, growing up, I didn't know how important our thoughts were and how we keep thinking. And basically, we start like the definition of belief is thoughts. I can't even say the word thoughts. Thoughts that we think over and over and over again. And then now you believe that you're not worthy.
The definition of thoughts are beliefs that we think over and over and over again.
So belief is thought that we thought over again. Yeah.
Wow.
So like, you know, if someone or like a teacher says, you're never going to make it, and you're just going to stay stuck with that thought over and over again. And then you're going to believe that. Now it's anchoring to you. This is why the work of like loving yourself, it's like, I mean, there's different exercise and different things that we can do, but it's working to reverse those beliefs and also like going back to like the roots and the source of what we truly are. Because a baby, if you look at a baby and look at our babies.
Okay, yes. we got babies. So we got Ms.FitVegan and we got Our World Art.
Yes. I mean, don't you think that they deserve all the love that they want? Come on. Like, we don't doubt that. We're just covering dirt and everything and layers until we stop believing in ourselves. And then we think that loving has to come from other people and not ourselves.
Yeah, I really love that. And thank you. I love simple truths. So like you just said something I didn't know. Well, I knew it, but I didn't really know how to word it, which is beliefs are simply just thoughts we think over and over and over. Okay, I really like that a lot. And who did you learn that from? Where did you learn that?
Swan.
Yes. And so you had me thinking about, because I want to move on to like how to meet our need for love, which we're all trying to get from other people. And especially women, we're trying to please everyone else so they'll love us. But then their love doesn't even matter because we don't love ourselves. And that's the love we really, really, really crave and need. And so I want to get into that. But first, you reminded me about my sister, because my sister, you know, she was disabled, as you guys know. And this was her. And she she was disabled. So she had a brain tumor. She had radiation and chemotherapy. So she never really developed. And she stayed as like a maybe 5 or 6 year old her whole life. And guess what? She loved herself. She thought she was beautiful. She didn't ever complain. Or I'm not saying kids don't complain, but she looked at the positive, bright side of things, and she loved herself. She every time we would do exercise in the mirror, and she would be teaching me, because I would tell her, I'm so ugly, I have all these pimples. And she said, no, you're not. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. And like, she's the one who taught me to love myself unconditionally, which is still a journey, right? I'm still on my journey, but now you made me realize it, because kids love themselves and they're so proud of everything they do.
Yes, that's the thing. And you see, she didn't doubt herself. And this is not the circumstances that's saying or judging the way that she is. This is just because we're here and we're love. I mean, we're all part of source energy. And the example that I want to use is, for example, if you plant a seed, you have to give like the care that it needs. You know, the seeds, you know, you have to give it water. You got to give it, I don't know, dirt. I mean, I don't have like the green thumb, but there's many steps. You're not judging before it grows. You're not judging that seed. It's just what it is. It's just the source. This is the base. It's just covered. Now, if you're putting like bad product to the seed, if you're not watering it, then it's gonna change. And yes, I'm wondering what Ms.FitVegan. I'm not used to this format. Sorry, but Okay, I'm gonna continue to speak because I know she's looking for something. I'm not used to this format where people cannot see what she's doing.
Awa,
I'm
you
sorry.
gotta get good at this. If you're gonna be a world traveler and do Zoom,
that's my first Zoom. I didn't know you can live a life.
if I speak, they're gonna see what I'm doing. And guys, I had a wedgie, so I had to take my pants off. I had to fix my wedgie, and I had to put my pants back on. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. By the way, Kate is here. If Kate is still here, this is one of the beautiful, amazing women in my group, Awa, in my account, in my raw transformation group. And I hope she's still here. Kate said you're both looking stunning this morning.
Thank you, Kate. I appreciate it.
Thank you, boo.
Thank you.
What I was looking for, Awa, was this. Okay, so I was looking for this photo, and there's a reason why. Let me tell you why. Because you helped me understand. Now, when we're kids, it's okay to love yourself. You come into this world, you love yourself, you're proud of yourself. You're not embarrassed when you poop. You're not embarrassed when you fart. You're not embarrassed when you burp. You don't think you're ugly because you don't have hair or because you have a fat belly. Okay. And then, so now what happens is we grow up. Okay. So we loved ourselves very, very much, and we deserved love, and we were worthy of love. We didn't have to earn it. We didn't have to do anything to earn it. Yes. And then we grow up. And then if you print out a photo of yourself naked with watermelons, everybody makes fun of you and says you're conceited. People actually, it's not actually acceptable in, and let me know what you think of this, Awa. I don't think it's acceptable to love yourself in society, because when you love yourself, when you feel good about yourself, people think that's being conceited or full of yourself or self-centered. And it's not. And I want to explain it, but I want to know your views first. Like, why is society not letting us approve and love ourselves and show that we love ourselves?
Because the goal of society is to make us as slaves. They want us to be slaves. They don't want us to be enlightened. We've been blocked in so many levels, right? So, and it's easy to sell what we don't have, and also to continuously compare ourselves to one another instead of realizing our true worth. There's no potential of like being good and just, I mean, love is not the theme of this planet, unfortunately. So this is something that we have to work on. I know some parents, they really work really hard to give that to their children, but also the parents, they're not even aware of that. They're not even aware of the fact that we're gonna feel damage later on, and we can get like really traumatized. And they're doing the best they can with what they have, because maybe they don't even believe in themselves. And I think it's like a spiral. And yeah, it's really sad to say, but we are being sold that we're never enough. We're never enough. We don't have makeup. We're not enough. If we don't have the hair, if we don't have enough, breast, butts, everything. So when you show me the picture, I was thinking of Lizzo. That's really like such an amazing, powerful human being, really like saying, hey, I love myself no matter what I look like. It's like she's going back to the roots, and then she's very successful with that, and people are really relating to her. And I really, the same as you, people probably judge you like, oh my God, you were naked with watermelons. But hey, listen, if you love yourself enough, you should not even like have to explain. This is just you and the image that you want to do for yourself.
Yeah, I want to talk about that for a second, because honestly, when I did this photo shoot, I didn't love myself. I didn't love myself. And this is what I wonder about Lizzo, okay? Because we don't know Lizzo. So now only Lizzo knows if Lizzo loves herself. You can do what Lizzo's doing and not love yourself. And I did this photo shoot, and I did OnlyFans, and I did it honestly to get love and approval from other people, because I wanted to feel worthy. And when I did these things, especially because at the time, my best friend was like really impressed. Not you, I had another best friend. And he was really impressed and inspired that I was doing OnlyFans, and I was naked, and I was naked on the beach, and I moved to Florida, and I did, I was putting myself out there and doing all these nude photo shoots, and I didn't love myself. And I thought my only worth was to be sexually attractive to men or women or anyone, right? Like if I was sexy, then I was worthy. And so I don't know if Lizzo knows her worth. Only she knows it, because it's possible to put yourself out there and not feel good about yourself.
Yes, but I say that because I heard her talk many times about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
no, I've
so
never heard her talk.
that's why I really believe it, and this is why I think she's still standing here, because obviously she's being like attacked in so many levels. So there's so many celebrities, but it's because I heard her speak about it in a way that I was like, wow, she's really like a true example for us.
Yes, I would like to hear her speak about it, because I just got to
Yeah,
say, what you see online is not real life. And so
of course not.
now I am really on my journey, really, really, really now. Back then,
Yes.
2, 3 years ago, I wasn't. I love this photo. It empowers me. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel sexy. It reminds me who I am, a beautiful, fruity goddess. But I didn't love myself then. I was in a toxic relationship with my other best friend, and like I had all these negative thoughts. And now I'm working truly on myself every single day, looking in the mirror, saying I love you, repeating I am worthy and deserving of all the love and abundance in the universe, and I don't have to earn it. Oh, that's another thing, Awa. I recently learned from you, from Teal, that I don't have to earn love.
Yes, you don't. You are just perfect the way you are, and you are enough the way you are. That's the reverse psychology that we have to work on. Is that it's no matter what you have, it's not because if you have like more money, where you live, if you're married, whatever, the material things. I think that's the stuff that's really hard, is to just go back and starting to believe that you're just enough as the way you are. Same as the child, like he's enough. You're enough. You see our little photos? Come on.
I know you want to show baby Awa again.
Yeah,
But
see.
can we get vulnerable here? Because I think when we get vulnerable, that's what really helps people to feel like truly connected to the message and start to work on themselves. Like literally, the more personal things are, the more universal. And so I want to ask you, Our World Art, I want to ask you,
Yes.
what are some ways that you try to get love from other people when you should have been getting that love from yourself? Because when you don't love yourself, which we're going to talk about how to start, but when you
Mm-hmm.
don't love yourself, guys, you will try to fill that hole with the love from other people. And until you learn how to love yourself, you cannot fill it with anything besides your own love. So now, Awa, what are some ways that you used to, or you still do, try to fill that void with love from others?
So for me, I will say is to be inauthentic, to actually become someone that I was not in order to get love. Um, I guess an example was when I used to be married. I'm divorced now. I I try to love things that he will love, thinking that he will love me more. But that was just some things that I didn't love myself. Um, and I'm gonna say also a lot growing up there was people pleasing, like really ignoring my own boundaries, because in my head is that if I was a good girl, then everybody's gonna love me. Also, that's the way I've been raised. And yeah, just many times it was really like a no for myself, but I was like, yes, of course. Like being inauthentic, that's something that I worked a lot in my therapist, is the authenticity to like who you truly are. Because let's say, I don't know, let's say you like to, um, let's say you love working out, and then I'm going to pretend and change my whole personality and pretend that I love working out in order for me to be loved, because you're going to see me. You're going to be like, oh my God, she's amazing. She's doing the same thing as me. Meanwhile, inside, I hate working out. So that could be like one example, but I will say,
Is
I
that
didn't
one
even
example
know.
that you did? Is that something you did?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like things like playing video games. I mean, I knew what I liked. For example, my ex was really big into video games. And then sometimes I was I felt like I was losing myself doing things I really didn't care about. The only thing I care was the introduction, because it reminded me of post production. But some game itself, I didn't like it. After, there's nothing wrong to just try things and see if you're going to like it or not. But I think there's certain things that I did, and then it lasted a very long time, thinking that he was going to love me even more. And that was not the case.
Yeah, I can definitely relate. I feel like I've been like that my whole life. But like, all right, I'll talk about my last relationship specifically. I was thinking about this morning, Awa, how I'm so happy to see you and talk to you.
Me too. I miss you so much.
I miss you, Awa. And
Yes.
okay, so this morning I was talking to myself because you're not here. I was talking about how in the beginning of my raw vegan journey, I tried to be 100% perfect. I tried to eat 100% organic. I ate 100% raw, 100% organic. I was perfect. I never dyed my hair. I never used fucking nail polish. I never used makeup. I never used soap. I didn't even use lip balm. The shampoo had to be like, I literally used like this shampoo that was horrible smelling, but my ex was like, this is the best shampoo. And the thing is, I was trying to be perfect, 100% perfect for him, because he taught me about the raw vegan lifestyle. Meanwhile, Awa, this is the insight that I had this morning. He wasn't raw.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
He ate vegan junk food every day. He ate macaroni and cheese and pizza and cakes and cookies and ice cream and vegan chicken, vegan fried chicken. And the crazy thing is, Awa, is that I was trying to be so perfect for this guy who wasn't even trying himself to be healthy or perfect. And if I even thought or talked about dyeing my hair, he was like, what is wrong with you? You just want attention from men, you fucking whore. You know what I mean? Like, he would call me like a whore and a cunt and all these things. And like,
yeah.
and like, what if I would have said that to him? Oh, you're a piece of shit for eating vegan junk food. You know what I mean? Like, what if I would say that? And so it's amazing, Awa, that we can try to be perfect for someone to love us and work so hard and not realize that we'll never be perfect. We'll never get there. We might get their love, but it will never feel good, because if you don't love yourself, you can't accept love from other people.
Yeah, there's so many layers, because it's, for some people it's easier to give, but then they're not really open to receive also. So, but even my mom, like, I know there's many things I was just trying to do it for her. And I'm just going to say briefly, like, for example, on my religion and praying, I just knew that my mom was going to love me more if I was following like her ways and her beliefs. And I was literally hiding once I wanted to disconnect from my religion. And I had like this huge fear that she was not going to love me anymore because I was not up to her image. So I think there's a lot going on with like the parents, the loved ones, the career that you choose. Like, for example, at some point, when I first came to America, I mean, I came as an au pair, but my goal was to become a flight attendant. But that was not, once I did the exercise, I realized that was not really for me. That was mainly for the look. People are going to love me more. I'm going to be beautiful every day. I'm going to be traveling. But then once I start doing like a deeper exercise within myself and learn about my boundaries, I realized that was absolutely not a good job for myself. Yeah, so I'm going all over the place. Yeah.
No, but what you said, Awa, is literally in my show notes. The biggest hurdle, the biggest, what's the word that I'm looking for, Awa? It's like the biggest issue with men and women specifically is that women have such a problem. We have such a hard time receiving love, and men have such a hard time giving love. And that's our human physiology. If you think about it, during sex, women receive, men give. Okay.
Yeah.
With their penises. I just wanted to be clear. And so, no, because I didn't know if you really, really, really got it. I was
wondering, and thank you for the.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay,
because you don't. But this is our emotions too. Women are. It's so hard for us. It's so easy for us to give so much of ourselves and do everything for everyone to try and get love. And men have such hard times giving and showing love and expressing love, but they can receive it, but they can't give it. But you need both. You need to connect to both your female and male side, because we are all both. We are all one. And yes, we have more, me and Awa have more predominantly female emotions and female physiology, but we are also males. There's yin and yang in all of us. And so let's talk about real quick how we can start to fill the void that we need so bad, because our number one need in life is love from ourselves. And Nick wants to know if this is live or pre-recorded. Nick, this is live, baby. This is live, boo.
From Mexico and Miami.
Mexiho.
I need to say it again. This is live, guys. We're live.
Yeah, so don't play yourself. And also, Awa, how can we start the process of giving ourselves what we need, our number one need?
Well, first you need to identify your needs. I mean, I feel like this journey, there's many things that you can do. What I recommend is, you know, you can start with YouTube, you know, because it's free, and trying to find someone that you resonate with, and just type in like self-worth, how to love myself, and then start doing the exercise. But one thing that I wrote down, for example, one thing that you can do is that you can record yourself saying like very like deep affirmations and thoughts, and then you listen while you're falling asleep. And you have to do this over and over again. That's one exercise that I wrote down. You just have to be careful with the affirmation though, because you have to choose something that you believe. And maybe for you, it's not, maybe you cannot just say, I love myself 100%. Because if you've been on this path for a long time of self-hate, it might not be the right affirmation for you. So you just have to be careful. Maybe you can
yes. Say it. What were you going to say?
I was going to say you're on the path. You know, you can say that you're on the path, or I start to care about myself. Like there's levels to what you can say.
I was going to say, I am willing to love myself. I am willing to receive love if you're a woman. I am willing to give love if you're a man. And I am willing to start to love myself. I am willing.
Yeah. And even if the word love is too soon, you can just say, I care about myself. You know, I decide to work on myself. You see and you judge like what's good and appropriate for you. And then soon you'll be able to change that. And it's very important I think it's really good. You all have like a voice memo on your phone to listen to your own voice, because it's kind of like you're doing a spell to yourself.
Yeah, we all have the technology. Like we have so much technology now. Like everybody has a recording studio in their pocket, literally.
Yes.
Back in the day, Awa, when we were kids, because we old guys, we almost 40. And I know we look 20, but
not almost.
Yeah. You almost 40. You're closer to 40 than 20. Yes or no?
Fine.
Okay, thank you. So now let me try to stay on topic, which is our needs, our need for love. This morning, I wrote down all my needs, Awa. We have thousands of needs, by the way, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual needs. Let me give you some example of mine. And if Awa wants to share any of hers, because
great.
Guys,
I love that.
This is such a good thing to do. Write out your needs and write out how you're getting them now and how you'd like to get them. Because the need for love, you have to acknowledge, becoming aware. Awa taught me, just becoming aware is the start of the healing process. And so 100%. I had to start becoming aware. Where do I look? I need to become aware of where to look. Yeah. Okay. I had to start becoming aware of how I was getting my needs fulfilled in a very unhealthy way, which is number one, food. I was trying to get, feel love from food. And then I was trying to, yes, Mama?
Sorry, can I just add also, since you're talking about the need, before I forget, that your needs, they're going to be met no matter what, consciously or subconsciously. So sometimes you're not even aware, but you might manipulate people in order for you to get your needs. It's subconscious though, like just like if you need attention, some people, they're gonna get sick in order to get like attention from other people.
Absolutely.
It goes really
Absolutely.
deep. It goes really, really deep. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are going to be naked on the beach with watermelon for love and attention. No, but I mean, this is, 50% of me was doing it for love and attention, and 50% of me was doing it to break free from the chains of my own prison. Now I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to go naked on the beach doing photo shoots, but now I truly, truly am doing it because I want to celebrate my body. I want to celebrate being a woman. I want to feel good. It makes me feel good to do photo shoots. But back then, part of me was doing it to impress this guy, my friend. Anyway, so let me get back to my needs, because what Awa just said was exactly why we're doing this, which is you're going to fulfill your needs. You are going to fulfill them, and you have to. And so how I was trying to love myself was to try and get love from people that weren't available. People that didn't love me, people that were in relationships, people that just anyone that didn't seem like they liked me. I wanted to be with them. I wanted to like them. I wanted to be around. I wanted them to like me, because it comes from a father wound. I never met my father. And so that's the love that I was craving, the love of someone who I don't know, the love of someone who doesn't know me, the love of someone who's not available to me. But at the core of behind that father wound is my own self-love. You'll never get self-love trying to get it from somebody else. And that's the number one need. So anyway, okay. So needs, we all have needs. Emotional needs. I need to be loved. I need to feel connected. I need to feel seen. I need to feel in control of my life. I need to feel financially secure. I need to feel safe. I need to feel free to do whatever I want. I have a need to not be abandoned. Okay. I have a need, all these needs. Those are my emotional needs. And then I'll ask Awa to share some of hers if she wants. But spiritual needs, I need to feel I have a purpose. I need to feel connected to God. I need to feel connected to nature. Okay. Mental needs, I need to have clear goals. I need to know, you can tell when you have a need that when you're not fulfilling the need, you don't feel good. When I don't have a clear goal that I'm working towards, I get very depressed. I get very, I do things with my time that I don't want to do with my time. I get very anxious and just I'm not myself. I'm not good if I don't have a clear goal. I need to learn every day. I need to feel organized. I need to be disciplined. That's a need. I need to be disciplined, right? Those are my mental needs. I have physical needs too. I don't want to say those,
Yeah. I feel like a lot of your needs, they're like pretty similar to mine. Saying, yeah, I need to feel near a sense of security in where I live. I need to feel, I don't know if I can say I need to feel, because I feel like it's too different to just like what are my needs. But yeah, I can relate to pretty much everything that you said as far as like the needs.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, go on. No, you.
No, I was gonna say, when you say it, I was like, oh yeah, I need that. Oh yeah, I need that.
We're all the 100%. Same. We're all the same. We're all the same person. Like just because we're best friends, that don't mean that that's why we have similar needs, guys. We're all humans. We all have the same needs. Yeah. And I'll say some of my physical needs. I'm a little embarrassed because it's very vulnerable to express your private needs, but I need to be held. I need to be touched. I need to be I can't read my own handwriting, but I need to, I need to do yoga. I need to move. I need to sweat every day. I need to feel feminine. I need to feel safe physically. I need to feel, I can't read this. I need to feel touch. Listen, I need to feel full and satisfied.
Yeah.
I need to feel satisfied with what I'm eating. And also physically, that's a need. To be, we need to be touched. Babies will die if they're not touched.
100%, guys. There's such a great video on touch on Teal Swan. If you type in Teal Swan and touch, like that really opened my eyes. Like, for example, being single for a long time, I mean, it's gonna sound cliche, but I needed to be touched. So the only way for me to get touched in a healthy way is to go get a massage. So at some point, that's what I did. It's like, besides the fact that I love to get massages, I need to go get a massage in order for me to just have like that connection, be in touch, because it's a very important need.
Yeah, is it all humans, Awa? All humans
needs touch, yes. Because if you realize when you're a baby, everybody is holding you, They are hugging you. You're always on someone's lap, you know, you're always like protected. You're always like, we always like kiss, hug, you know, high fives. There's always that connection. And the more we grow up, the more we separate ourselves from other people. And like even more now with everything that happened, we really need to be touched. Like, remember at some point we were saying that it is actually proven that we need to be hugged like at least 5 times a day.
Actually, our world art, we need to be hugged 4 times to survive, 8 times to feel okay, and 12 times a day to thrive.
12. Woo. Okay, I think I got like 3 hugs from the kids today, so I'm on my way.
You're almost surviving.
I'm almost surviving these days, but like once I became aware of those needs, I was like, okay, then I'm gonna meet them in a different way. You know, like the touch became super important, and then I feel it at some point. I'm just like, oh my god, I just need to be touched. And this is not a sexual massage, by the way. This is just the action. I'm just getting a foot massage, but like the action of being touched.
Every time we get a massage, guys, Awa always asks if there's any happy endings, if they offer happy endings, and they always say no. And I'm always so embarrassed. Honestly, it's like really embarrassing at this point. Okay, so listen, if you don't like to be touched and you don't feel like you need to be touched, well, guess what? You are suppressing your human needs. It is a human need to be touched. And here's what you do, guys. Yeah, you find a way to meet your needs. Number 1, you start putting yourself out there and connecting to people and finding people that you can connect with and that can be in your life in a healthy way. Number 1, because we need other people. We need it. And number 2, you can get massages. Number 3, you can hug yourself. Right now, everyone, right now, I want you to hug yourself. It feels so good. And do that 12 times a day. Set an alarm on your phone.
It does feel good. It does feel really good to hug ourselves.
12 times a day, boo. You start the journey. You don't have to wait to find your boo. You start now, boo, because your healing and your health is in your own hands. Stop making excuses. Stop being a victim, boo. Hug your damn self.
Yes, hug yourself to start. That's a great way. Do you remember also the name of that pyramid? I think it's like Pyramid of Oslo or something like that, where you have like the different stages of needs. Do you remember that pyramid?
Well, that's some emotional shit. That's your specialty. I know the Goggins. I know the raw vegan food pyramids. I know the raw vegan food pyramid very well, but that pyramid, I don't know.
No. Yes. I mean, it starts with like, I believe it's like the first one is like security. Then I think it's like, you need to be part of a group. I mean, you have like physical needs. I cannot say that word.
Physiological?
Yes, I'm trying to say that. Then there's more, like you need to be part of a group. Then there's more like also like your relationship with like the universe and stuff. I forgot. If someone knows
okay, I looked it up. No, I looked it up. Okay.
Thank you.
So
here
we go.
I think it's good to talk about it.
The first need, I mean, this is really good, Awa. I didn't even know about this.
Yeah.
Okay, I know you showed me, but I don't pay attention every time. Okay,
it's all right.
So the first need is your physiological needs, which is food, water, warmth, and rest. Okay, yes. If anybody wants to look up, it's called the Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Maslow's. I say Oslo. Maslow's. Yes.
Hierarchy of needs. Okay, that's the baseline. That's the baseline. Food, water, warmth, and rest. Basic needs. Next basic need is safety. We need safety and security. Okay. The next need is starting to get to psychological needs. Okay. So your first 2 layers are basic needs. You need food, water, warmth, rest, security, safety. Then you have your psychological needs, which is belonging and love needs, which is an intimate relationships and friendships. Guys, these are needs. These are not, these are not optional in life. No. And there's nothing wrong with you if you feel the desire to be loved, to be in an intimate relationship, to have friends, to have connection, to belong. This is normal, natural, and healthy.
Yeah, I shame myself for so many needs that I needed. But once I started watching and studying, I was like, oh, okay, it's not a bad thing. It's just me being a human. So it's very important to check those out and write it down, guys.
Yeah, I talk about this on my podcast. I was punished for being caught masturbating as a kid. And that was traumatic as fuck because from that point on, I was so embarrassed and felt so shameful and so guilty for meeting my needs. Okay. And yeah, like honestly, parents don't know what they're doing. It's not their fault. They're not bad or stupid. There's no instruction manual when you have a kid. Anybody can have a kid. You got to take 2 tests to become a driver. You got to get a permit and a driver's license, but no tests required to have kids. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, yeah, that's true. And then when you mentioned that, that made me think of me being shamed because I used to suck my thumb, but that was a need. I needed to soothe myself, and I was being shamed because I was doing it, and I was like a little older. Um, but that's a need. I just needed to soothe myself. But my family didn't understand that it was a need. It's more like, okay, now I don't know what age you have to stop. But I was just fulfilling my needs in my own way. It's going to be like conscious or unconscious. Now I realized that it was to soothe myself with everything that was going on in my life.
Everything we're doing is to fulfill a need.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, the ugly. Okay, next
Yes.
need is the need for self-esteem. So like esteem in general. So we have a need for being feeling accomplished, feeling
Mm-hmm.
like we have a purpose, feeling like we are here for a reason. That's a need. That's not an
Yes.
option. So if you are, boo, I want to tell you, if you're working at Walmart right now and you're feeling depressed about it, well, guess what? That's normal. That's normal because that's not your life purpose. But you can also work at Walmart and live your life purpose, which is you can also, maybe your life purpose is to help people with trying to learn how to love themselves. And so after work, you go on YouTube live once a week with your best friend and you talk about self-love. You see what I'm saying here? There is a way to fulfill your need and, have a job you don't love for now and work towards quitting that job. But I just want you to know, guys, that this is a need, the need for feeling accomplished. And then finally, Awa, thank you for bringing this up because I didn't actually know about this. Finally, self-actualization is the final need, which is self-fulfillment needs. So basically achieving one's full potential, including creative activities. We have a need to be creative. If we're not creative, we are not truly alive. There is a reason why you were given the gifts that you were given, boo. There's a reason why you have been bestowed upon the blessings. Not everyone is you. Only you are you. And you have things in you, that gifts and talents that you don't even know about yet because you haven't allowed yourself to express them. When is the last time you were creative? You wrote a poem, you made a song, you drew, you colored, you danced, you sang. When is the last time you allowed yourself to be creative, be a child, and do something that makes you feel good?
Yes. And also creativity could be like just being an architect. Like it's not even those areas, but I wrote down something because I think that was important, to not mix your productivity with your self-worth. I got it from like a video, because no matter like the good or evil that you did in your life, you are enough, exactly as you are. And sometimes we mix the productivity, like, okay, if I do, I don't know, 20 of this thing, then that means that I'm worth so and so. And yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I think that was like really important, because it's so easy to focus on the lack, but the more you focus on the lack, the more lack you're gonna get. You just have the wrong focus. I don't know if that's related to what you were just saying, but I just want to add that.
Yeah, it is related. And I think you said it. We have to go because I actually have a need to film at Whole Foods today and show everyone how to pick out their fruit and vegetables. My friend Jessica is going to come pick me up, Awa, and we're going to film at Whole Foods how to pick out every fruit and vegetable. That's a need. I need to do this because this is my life purpose. But I wanted to bring it back to what you said in the beginning. So we're only here for another 5-10 minutes. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the chat and I'll tell Awa. Awa World Art can't see the chats. So if you ask any questions that have to do with emotions, I won't read them. for her. So, but anything in the chat, please let me know and we'll answer them. But I wanted to say, Awa, from what you said at the beginning, it was so brilliant. You said that the reason why we don't feel good enough, the reason why we're taught, loving ourselves is conceited or self-centered or not important. Okay. And it's not something we should be doing. We shouldn't be looking in the mirror saying, I love you. That's conceited. That's vanity. And the reason is because you said it. Society is set up to profit off of our lack of self-worth. Society is set up to sell us on the lie that we're not good enough. You would never have plastic surgery if you felt good enough. You would never buy makeup if you felt good enough. You would never, what are some other things? You just wouldn't do anything that you don't want to do, but you feel you have to do in order to feel good enough.
How many people that we hear that they start a career to feel good enough, but this is not a true passion. And then they have, at the 40, they have like a giant crisis, realize, oh my God, I wasted my whole life away because I was just trying to please my parents. And I thought that, I don't know, being a doctor or a lawyer will make me feel like better. Meanwhile, this is not something that you wanted to do. We're being judged in so many steps of the way. But yeah, just the career, for example. And me trying to become a flight attendant, that was not for me. And I want to add that also, like, the talent is not worth, but it's an expression of worth. Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let's not mix everything. Yeah. It's just an expression of your worth. Okay. That doesn't mean that, because some people are going to be like, well, I don't have any talent. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to sing. This is just an expression. So just, to not make everything confused. And this is from, the stuff that I wrote down, that I wanted to make sure that it's here. And
I just wanted to say real quick that ZCSL, catchy name, boo. You guys are both beautiful and amazing. I love these videos with the two of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
We really are very passionate about this topic, and everything we talk about, honestly, is just from it's from our journey. We're on our journey too, and we're always will be. Self-love is a journey to the self. And like, honestly, Awa, I wrote down my worth. I started writing down my worth earlier. And it's just like, I'm writing down all these things that I can give to people and that I can do for people and that I might be worthy in their eyes for. But then, you're helping me realize that, no, I was born worthy. I have a lot of worth and talent, but we were born deserving and worthy.
100%. It's like, our worth is like a light, and then we're just unique and priceless. And that's why I say it's very hard to just go back to that. Like, for example, me, after like I posted a reel, or like if I say something on a reel that I think people should know about, immediately I was like, who do you think you are trying to teach people? Like I'm not worth anything because I don't have the diploma to talk about that. And this is where like I feel like all my blockages are coming from. I'm putting myself out there, but then I'm judging it equally as the same. I mean, less now, but like I'm always like thinking that I'm not, worthy to just teach anything to anyone. Meanwhile, we're all students and we're all teachers.
Yes. So, and I just, before I forget, I'm sorry, but I'm going to forget if I don't say it, that what would happen, guys, and what happens with a lot of us, because Awa has a lot of certifications, but guess what? That don't mean shit if you don't feel worthy inside. Now, what 100%. Happens is, Awa, a lot of people do go to school, they get the certifications, they pay all this money, they're in debt, they got this amazing career, and they still feel unworthy. They still don't feel good enough. And I promise you, if Awa's not working on her self-love, if Awa's not working on her worth, she would get a diploma, she would get the certification of her dreams, she'd still not feel worthy. And by the way, boo, that's what's going to happen to you too. If you don't work on yourself, you're going to meet the partner of your dreams. They're going to love you so much. They're going to have every quality you've ever wanted in a boo, that it's going to be an amazing, amazing person. And you ain't going to feel good enough. And you're not going to feel worthy of their love and attention. And you're going to self-sabotage that relationship because you don't feel your worth. You don't know your worth.
100%. This is exactly that, because people tell me, oh, but you have that, you have this, but still, like, I struggle just to post something. And then if I posted, it's better now, but like I used to post it and then I shut off the app and not go for like 3 days. Like it's so crazy. And people, they tell me, oh yeah, you're beautiful and stuff. But it's like, if I don't believe it in myself, it's like everything I do, it's not worth nothing.
It's good and bad. It's good and bad because nobody can make you feel worthy and nobody can make you feel less than. Nobody can make you feel anything without your consent. So understand this, guys. It works both ways.
Yes.
Okay.
I like that.
It works both ways.
Yeah.
Somebody can say you're the most beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, sexy, beautiful being in the world. If you don't think you are the most beautiful, sexiest raw vegan in the world, you ain't gonna be the most sexiest raw vegan in the world. Now, somebody could say you are the ugliest, laziest, shittiest, most conceited, selfish person. And if you don't believe that, then that's not true. It's what you believe.
100%. And I have a good example. So it was in 2018. By the way, you were right last time that I got Bell's palsy.
Oh, okay. I was right?
You were right. I thought it was 17, but then I saw the photos and I was talking to my friend and I was like,
know what?
She was right.
You know what? I'm glad you admit that. I'm right about everything because you know what?
I'm always right with everything.
No. 2017. I wonder how this looks.
We went to Puerto Rico.
I wonder how this looks because we cut off. But 2017 is the year we went to Woodstock for the first time, and you didn't have Bell's palsy, and I fucking knew it. That's why it's Mexiho.
Woodstock was in 2017. You know,
that's
I remember
why you in Mexiho.
Mexico. Anyway, focus, because I know you have to go. I had to do a deep work on myself because in 2018, I had Bell's palsy. For people that don't know what Bell's palsy is, it's like you have nerve damage on your face and basically you cannot close your eyes. You cannot have access to a completely half of the size of your face. And I was very ugly. But guys, I had to work so hard on myself, like every day, even though like I could see myself like completely like fucked up. I was saying to myself, I love myself 100%. Oh, sorry about that. Oh no. Okay, my phone just said low battery. I had to really work on myself and still go out and still show my face, even though like I was really upset. And I think this is, you know, going back, it has helped me to accomplish so much now because I needed to not focus on the physical aspect, but really like who I am. Like I was like, okay, I can still dance, you know, I'm still like here inside my suit, not focusing on the physical one. Yeah.
I would say, I'm sorry, Awa, but I would say two things that, I would say Bell's palsy is one of the best things that could ever happen to you because it taught you to love yourself, even though you weren't your beautiful self, because you grew up, like, even though you didn't always feel beautiful, you are a very beautiful person. But guess what? That was taken away from you to show you your true worth.
Yes, that was one of the best exercises. Like, I think that's probably the time that I started like to do the therapy. That I even if I was posting stuff about me when I used to not have Bell's palsy, and I was like exercise after exercises. Like we went to seminars. Like Jeannette was like pushing me. Remember when to just go and meet the people, because in my head it's like, oh no, I cannot be seen. I have to stay in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, it was, guys, she's not exaggerating. Half of her face was frozen, and if you go to her page, do you have that up? Do you have that on your YouTube?
I have one on I have a reel that I made on the
reel. Okay, guys, go to her Instagram, All World Art, and she'll share it today or tomorrow. That reel again, because you need to understand that she did not look like herself. And I remember the first time you kind of went out for real, which was the Fruit Luck we had. We had a Fruit Luck in Chelsea Piers. And I remember like her face was frozen on one side. She couldn't close her eye. She couldn't smile. And it was obvious. And it was obvious. And she couldn't eat. She couldn't eat normal.
Yeah, I had to use a straw because I cannot hold my lips. It was a whole thing.
And the reason why this was such a powerful experience for you, Awa, at the core, guys, you don't need to get Bell's palsy to work on yourself. Here's what you need to do. You need to do hard things. Going out of the house while she had a deformity, while her face was deformed, was a very hard thing to do. And when you do hard things, that's when you grow. That's when you become confident. You get self-belief. You become disciplined. You get determination. You get perseverance and fortitude and grit and self-esteem and belief in yourself after you do hard things. Guys, you're going to have to do something hard if you ever want to get confidence, if you ever want to change and grow.
Yeah, because you have to get out of your comfort zone. Like I felt like, okay, I could have used the excuse that my face was a certain way to not go anywhere, but that was the opposite. Like I met so many people. I even met like one of my favorite astrologer. And then like towards the end, so I went to the seminar. So I was really proud of myself for going. Because sometimes you get looks and stuff. But at the end, I was like, there's no way I'm not going. There's no way I'm not asking to take a picture. Like I could leave without a picture, but I still took a picture of him. And because I truly believed that I am worth more than my face, my heart is like much stronger than that. And because I truly love myself, it was not easy, but all the stuff that I did in 2018, like when I look at the picture, I was like, oh yeah, I did that.
Well, you were talking about Leo King. We're talking about Leo King.
Yeah.
Guys, don't wait for something. Usually we have to be in pain to change, unfortunately. And we want to urge you. This is the last thing I'll say. We want to urge you to not wait until you're in severe pain to change, because Awa only really changed and started to love herself because she was in so much pain because of the physical, the issues that she was facing, having Bell's palsy, having to be embarrassed of her face, embarrassed to go out in public. And then she had to change. She had to learn how to love herself 100%. And she's still on her journey, but like, that's how humans change, because of the pain. And so please don't wait. Please don't wait to have cancer to start eating a healthy vegan diet. Please don't wait until you're sick, until you're in the hospital, until you're in severe pain. Please don't wait, boo. Prevent that by checking out my channel, checking out Awa's channel, checking out Awa's music on Spotify, Apple Music, all the places you listen to music, because Awa makes music to help you connect with your true self, which is love, help you love yourself and express your creativity. And if you don't do that, you will get sick no matter what diet you eat. So I just wanted to say that.
Yes. Thank you for adding that, because I was going to say that no matter what, you got to take care of yourself. It has to start with that, because like between like the drugs, alcohol, sleep, and your diet, you have to, because you cannot be like sabotaging yourself in one area and be like, you know what? Yes, I'm going to love myself. Like I think this is like the best school of life, is to really take care of yourself, in all the levels, and do those exercises. I mean, there's so many exercises, like really doing and going to the core. And because this is the best stuff that you will get in life. I cannot say, and I don't think nobody can say you love yourself 100%, but where I am today,
it's a goal. It's a goal.
It's a goal. Yeah. I feel so much now, like the investment that I've did in my relationships, and just like, even, there's so many things that I still have to work on, but I am still proud of myself, and I'm proud of Jeannette, where she have become. Like, I always bring that example, but when Jeannette started on Instagram, there was no photos of her at all for how many years?
For 5 years. And now I'm a naked fruity hoe all over the gram,
Yes. But yeah, just work on yourself.
0 or 100, baby. 0 or 100, baby.
One step at a time. Like I said, affirmations, recording, meditate with affirming cores. I mean, there's more. Use water. There's something I forgot to mention. I know you're trying to go, but if you charge your water with love, and she was giving this example. I remember I had a bottle that now it's upstate New York, unfortunately, but I had like those stickers with like, I think it was like worthy, wisdom. It really works. And maybe that's a little bit too deep for this.
Wait, where's that bottle?
It's in upstate New York. You know the place that you went with Sienna? I forgot that name.
Oh, you left it there?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot you went there. So you went to OM? It's called the
Yeah,
OM.
yes,
Omega Institute.
Omega, yes. I went there, and my bottle is still there.
Oh, I forgot that you went there.
And I was using the water also to help myself because, this is now that I'm like, okay, I guess I'm beautiful, but every technique possible to continue to work on yourself. And then, your life is going to change because you're not going to need somebody else's love, but just your own to start and just grow, and you're not going to be in a toxic relationship because now you're going to you're going to fill your own cup. You're not going to need anybody else to fill your own cup. And that's the most important thing.
I love it, Awa. Thank you for everything that you teach us. Seriously. Thank you for everything you teach me and everyone else that comes into contact with you, because there's no way on earth that I'm ever going to be in a toxic relationship again, because now I see what I deserve, and I truly am starting to love and appreciate myself, no matter who else loves and appreciates me. I don't need anyone else to love and appreciate me when I do it for me. Everybody else is just the cherry on top of the banana and ice cream. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Everyone else is just extra. And Awa's phone is dying. I have to go. So honestly, guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Honestly, this was my favorite episode, Awa. I think you should stay in Mexico, and we should always do this like this. Perfect.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy we're able to do it because, like she said, I'm trying to travel the world. And I think it's important to continue this because I'm truly grateful, and I know it's going to help people. And
guess what?
I just plugged my phone because I was afraid that it dies. I just remembered that my phone says a little better.
Guess what? The next time you see me in Awa, she'll be in another country.
Yep.
Not Miami. So
nope, it's not going to be Miami.
She's not trying to travel the world. She is traveling the world. Get it fucking right, boo. You are traveling the world, boo.
Yes. You can hear me though? I mean, I know we're saying goodbye.
I can hear you perfectly, honestly. I can hear you perfectly. Yep.
Okay, because I hear very little.
But I do only have, I have to go. Jessica's going to pick me up, and I'm really excited. And I'm just really grateful to you, Awa. And thank you for being in my life. And I know that I would not be who I am. I would not be the fruity hoe that I am without you. So thank you for this.
I'm going to say the same for you, my sweetie mama. Yes, we're helping each other, and for years now. And now we live with each other. That's even better. And same, I don't think I'll be actually here live if there wasn't for Jeannette. She asked me for years, guys. For years. Like, I felt like I was not worthy. So thank you, Mama, for that. I really love you for that.
You're welcome. And I'm not putting away your dishes, though. I'm never going to put away. You're going to get home and the dishes are still going to be there. It is what it is.
I have no doubt. I know you so much.
And I love you for this. And you're so beautiful.
And then I'm just going to turn the camera and say goodbye to you guys and leave you with this beautiful view right here. I think it's a nice way to end. Ooh, my finger. With the palapa.
Okay, and now I'm going to leave you with this beautiful view. And I think this is the best way to end with this beautiful view. And so I love you, Awa World Art. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, guys. And we'll see you on the next episode.
See you soon, guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye, boo.
Bye.